Kate Langdale, which is my local florist. It's about 5 minutes from where I live in Brighton, and I've been coming here for about 10 years, I think, because it's just such a beautiful florist, and obviously, as you can see, the most beautiful location.
Absolutely.
It really is lovely, and also Kate's so creative. It's actually great to get ideas from her. You can see all the little things that she has scattered around.
So today, for the object project brief, how do you feel like you're going to go about interpreting it?
I think because we've had such bad weather recently and it's felt like a really long winter, I want to focus on spring and do lovely spring arrangements with spring flowers like these butterfly ranunculus, which I think are going to be the next big thing on Instagram. They're starting to pop up, and these daffs, which obviously scream spring, and the Japanese larch, just a lovely vibrant green as well.
So when did you first get into Instagram then?
About 4 years ago, I started a blog, and I joined Instagram because it was the thing to do. Really, you had to be on Instagram if you had a blog. And I did a one-day course, and a kind of a very basic photography course, and it just skyrocketed from there, really.
And when you first started Instagram about 4 years ago, were there any particular accounts that you kind of looked up to?
I've always loved Beth Kirby, Local Milk. Although she's not really still life, her food photography is really stunning, I think.
She's kind of cut above the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah, she really is.
And for the object project today, when it came to interpreting the brief, of course we gave you _flowers because that's your forte, but how did you sort of decide to approach the brief in particular?
Well, I wanted to do it in my style, so there's still life, but I wanted to work seasonally, as I always do, and so focus on spring and the colours, keep it vibrant but soft, and just build on that.
And for anybody who decides to have a go at interpreting the brief, what tips would you pass on to them?
I would say that firstly, you don't need a whole bouquet of flowers. You don't need to do a fancy arrangement. You can work with one flower, and I always really like to get lots of different shots out of the same few flowers, so you can shoot them in different ways, whether that's a flat lay or an upright, and yeah, just really try loads of different setups to find your favourite.
One of the things that's really unique about your account is that you have more than one hashtag that's heavily associated with it.
Yeah.
When did those come about?
So the first one, which is Gathered Style, was when I got to 1,000 followers, but I stopped that one because I felt that I was being biased in choosing favourites. So then I set up AQuietStyle. I can't remember when that was, a couple of years ago. And I just felt it was fairer on the people that were joining in with it, because they were interpreting the brief and it was going to be a quieter image.
Yeah, because it's really grown exponentially. What's it on now?
Yeah, it's about 600,000. Wow. Yeah. It's just really nice to, and as I said, people really enjoy taking part and sharing images. It becomes part of their month, and it's also quite nice to have a topic almost to shoot for, I think.
Just to have a little bit of a focus and a brief.
Yeah.
That's what we're kind of trying to do with the same with the object project. It's to kind of practice work that's slightly based around a brief, but there aren't too many constraints there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit more open than you might get if you were doing branded work, say.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice thing for you know, for me as an individual, and for other people as well. And now the hashtag has its own separate Instagram account, and also it's more content for me because I share favourites on my stories as well, and I share favourites on the hashtag account, so it's just got a really nice, it's got a community around it.